Going back to leadership for a second, what would you say are the three, if somebody wants to be a truly effective leader, what are three traits that they should cultivate in themselves?
Know yourself. I mean, Jack Welch of General Electric said it really well. Don't lose yourself on the way to the top. Warren Buffett said, there'll never be a better you than you. So great leaders, again, it's those four interior empires, working on yourself, knowing what you want to stand for, knowing what you want said about you on the last hour of your last day, knowing your core values, your top 5 core values, knowing those, knowing your weaknesses, knowing your strengths. I mean, a lot of leadership talk isn't about that, but starting with your character and your self-identity, that is really important for a leader. I'd say the second thing for a leader would be, well, getting big things done. You know, you mentioned it in the introduction. It's like ferocious, like a warrior when it comes to execution. Like great leadership is less talk and more do. You know, it doesn't really matter what the chatter. I mean, it's all about execution, implementation, and application. So they get things done. And we live in a world where, you know, we pull out the phone, people, oh, I'm going to get this done and I'm going to get that done. We say to people, oh, I'll send you a book. It doesn't get done. Even worse, we lose self-respect from the promises we make to ourselves that we break. That's where it all starts. Like, it's so, you know this, it's so important. Your income, your impact, your relationship with creativity, productivity in the world, it all comes down to your relationship with yourself. So that would be the second thing about leadership. It's like execution and don't break promises. And the third thing I'd say, you know, be crazy. The great leaders are insane. And I say that they're insane to the majority. The great ones are all misfits and they're all weird. I mean, the very nature of being a disruptor and a leader means you're not a follower. And if you're not a follower, then you're not buying the Kool-Aid that society sells you. If you're not a follower, you're not like this all the time looking for likes. If you're not a follower, you dress the way you want to dress. If people criticize you, yeah, they criticize all the great ones. Critics are nothing more than dreamers who got scared and never got off their chairs and got back in the game. So you've got to be willing to 5 a.m. Weird. Who does that? Why not sleep? Leaders have to be willing not to be followers.
Well said.